unfortunately, it's not gonna stay.
Well, you had a couple of cool days, didn't you?
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. Well, not really. Actually, it's been cool. I'm not really used to the cool weather yet. So it's not. It's better than we had like 2 weeks of cool weather, and all of a sudden it spiked hot again. Then that would be much worse. You know, the 90s is bad, but it's not like I'm not used to it right now. Oh man, my knees are freaking shot. Oh, ouch. Oh, fucking back too. Not fall. Ooh, ow, ooh, ah. Oh, ah, all right.
A little faded and used, but...
You got it, my arm.
Yep. All right, boys.
All right, Mike, till next weekend. If Scott's around.
Should be around, and hopefully it won't be hot.
Yeah, so warn us in advance if the AC's not working for any reason. Next weekend especially.
Especially if it's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Then we'll just have to hang out in Scott's car with the engine running.
I hope it'll be done by then.
Yeah, I imagine you do.
Oh, she got the fucking camera put in?
Yeah.
Scott?
Yes, the camera's put in.
Scott!
Scott, you deaf? Mike's asking you something.
What? Got that camera put in?
Oh, yeah. You're barefoot. Can you walk over?
What do you mean?
Here's where it is now.
Yeah.
And right there.
What the fuck would they put it there?
Driver's window.
Well, first, as always and as usual, well, I don't know. And then, all right, and then it's like, well, I can barely see over the dashboard. I go, yeah, Jane, this thing is right in front of my face. So then, of course, we went up, made an appointment, had to go up there, get the thing re-put in, and blamed Peak Skill for what a bunch of fuck-ups they are. Well, now, I had to take somebody down there, and I'm thinking to myself, So I wandered it over to Best Buy. Came in and I just said, you know, I'm here to fill out a customer complaint form. I said, for what? Well, I said, my grandma came in and said, oh, she told us to put it there. And I said, oh, really? I said, yeah, okay. Fucking thing was right, it was like right here. I was like, and I'm driving the car like I can't fucking see out the window. Jesus Christ.
All right, boys.
Good night, Mike.
That's the usual answer for everything. You know, and when she doesn't want to answer, she goes, well, I don't know. You go, yeah, you do know.
Well, get me that old, the synapses stop firing.
Oh no, she's sharp when she wants to be. You know, and then when she starts handing me more than 2 or 3 excuses, you know. Felt a little bad because, you know, I said who's a freaking idiot that put this thing in the middle of the windshield when it was her, and, you know, kind of indirectly insulting her. I shouldn't have. Yeah. And number 2, even if it's some fucking teenage kid that's still in high school, how stupid are we to put this over here?
Yeah.
Unless you requested it. Okay? So then after I got to thinking, yeah, I don't think,
the driver's view.
Yeah, I'm thinking there's no way unless you requested it to have. So of course when I went down there, and I just happened to go down Route 6, I'm like, you know, because I was going to make a special trip down there anyway, just ask. And sure enough, she said to put it there. And then she said, well, I can't reach it. You don't need to reach it. For what? You don't need to reach it. Oh, my God. It's like the refrigerator in the kitchen. You realize it's a midget refrigerator that sits on the floor.
Oh, yeah.
So if you or me have to get in the fridge, guess what we have to do?
Kneel down on the floor.
Or pull up a chair. And then she said that's what her husband had to do. He had to pull up a fucking chair.
Did the apartment come that way, or they bought the refrigerator that way?
Oh no, she likes it like that because she's, you know.
Oh, I see. Otherwise, she snacks all the time. Is that what it
No,
is?
she's 3 feet tall, so. You know,
I thought
so
it'd be
you
one of
have
those
one of these
things.
little midget.
Let's make the food hard to get to, so I don't eat it all in the middle of the night.
So that's, you know, anytime I got to get anything, literally anything, except for the freezer, that's right there.
Yeah.
You know, it's waist level. But if I got to get something out of the fridge, I have to pull up a chair and sit in the chair and then roll up with, you know, with the 5 wheels and roll up, you know. It's one of those things I dismiss. I go, huh, whatever. That goes on the list of 50,000 things that don't bother me. It's like the trash in the sink. I turned off to it. I turned off to it. Yeah, I just let it go. Or she can't break habits, and so I just let it go. What do you mean? Not a whole lot bothers me there. Same thing with the mail, you know? She got piles and piles and piles of mail.
Oh, that's the old man. Whole house is full of fucking mail.
You know, and then, but she likes to tear and rip when I'm in the room.
Well,
That's
the
what
old
she
man
likes to
doesn't do that. He wants to buy a well, his daughter wants him to get a shredder to shred it all.
No, she likes to sit there and tear and rip. That's what she
In the
likes
winter
to
time,
do.
he'll bring it up in bags and stuff it in the fireplace.
No, she won't get rid of it all. And then if, and there's no tearing and ripping on Saturday, you know why?
Why?
Because there's no mail coming on Sunday.
Oh, well, oh, okay, yeah.
So there's no, there's very little or no tearing and ripping.
Gotta stretch it for 2 days.
Yep. But then to get around that, she's got reserve baskets, the junk mail and
Reserve basket.
yes, she does. You got a copy. You know what a box of copy paper looks like? That's what the one basket looks like. It's just about that size. Then you have one where you.
The Langoliers. Remember that movie? Remember the nutty guy?
Yeah.
The crazy businessman who's ripping up the
Yeah, Mr. Toomey.
Mr. Toomey, yeah, rip.
That's what she likes to do.
Oh,
That's exactly what that is. Then she's got one where you play the clarinet and the snake comes out. You got that basket full of shit. Then there's another smaller one. Then you got the recycle basket where eventually it will go in there. You know, so then if she's on the phone.
Well, if she rips up the pieces small enough, I can use it for packing.
She'll be on the kitchen on the phone, and I'll walk. I gotta go. She'll just hang the phone up. She'll run in, and then she'll jump in the chair and she'll start ripping and tearing. Foggy.
Or it was a ghost, one or the other. Like the kid on the bridge.
Was he really there?
Yes, he was. I saw him on camera.
She can't sit still.
Somebody needs to tell the kid if he wants to pull off a 1900s train wreck victim or something, he's got to dress in short pants and watch the ball cap and the fucking, you know, little baggy shirt there, button shirt.
Yeah, it's all about tearing and ripping the mail. She can't sit still.
Yeah,
even when
it's just old people, Scott. They got their things.
Yeah, again, this doesn't.
You get to be that old, you're gonna be fucked up too. Well, you're already fucked up, so don't worry about it.
Halfway there, at least.
Yeah. Compulsive eating.
I won't eat in the room with her, or I won't when she's eating. I walk out.
Gums all the food. Oh yeah, that's all.
Walk out, and she's always got to be crunching and chomping on something. If she's not with the tearing and the ripping. Ice cream is the worst.
Crunchy food, yeah.
Then it's amplified and it's loud.
No such thing as free rent.
Yeah, just walk out of the room. Yep.
Well, we know how to torture you. Tie you up in a chair, and here, Jane, here's a huge king-size bowl of ice cream. Have at it. Oh, and here's some celery. Here's some crackers. Aren't you hungry?
And then last time we were in the car, we went through the drive-thru at Burger King, and then she does this.
Yeah.
She leans over and looks at me. She likes to stare at me, and I'm going, will you look forward with your, I tell you,
Oh, fuck. That's good. Oh.
Things I call and complain to my mom about. And she real slow. She like because she stares at me the whole. She doesn't look at first. She stares at me. Or if on rare, and I do mean rare occasions, if she is behind, yeah, exactly. If she does. If on one of these extreme rare occasions I give her the wheel, I'm laying down like this, and I'll go, here's my arm. Scratch my leg. The road's over there. You know?
Yeah. Keep your eyes on the fucking road. That's how accidents
And she does the same thing in the house. Follows me, even if she's sitting down. She'll like drop the magazine, look at it, and she stares at me walking. It's a little house. It's not a big house.
Yeah. And of course, the world famous standing outside the shithouse door while you're on there taking a dump, asking it about your day.
It'll be like, picture...
Are you having bowel trouble, Scott?
No, she don't do that. She just says, well, I called Ed, and Ed, and I thought, you know, and I go, Jane, I said, I'll be out in a minute. Well, okay, and so anyway, and I'm like, oh, God, you know. Or if I'm doing something in the kitchen, she'll get whiplash. She goes like this, like, she's like,
I know, I've
twisting her neck to look at me in the kitchen. So I move everything to the other side, or I do stuff in the dark, or I shut the light off, you know. It's,
Yep. You should consider working in an old folks home after this. That you do now have experience with a lot of, you know, the idiosyncrasies of the older sets.
Gotta call my mom all the time. All right, how the hell do I handle this shit, you know?
Hey Jane, have a drink. Let me pour you some scotch. There you go.
So when she's calm, and that's when she's calm and good. The only time that she stops moving is when she wants to stay up with me all night watching TV. Then she'll put a blanket, and then she'll stop moving, and then, you know.
Bartender Scott, there you go.
Or what she does a lot too is Rachel Maddow comes on at midnight. So she's like, well, I'm going to go to bed. Instead of saying, well, why don't you just say you're going in to watch her? You know, because if you watch out there, I get to walk in my room. You want to watch her, you watch it alone. So it's either her or me. You know, so now it'll be 1:30, and either I took a nap during the day or whatever, and then she'll come wandering back out at night. Now, a couple of times, if I'm lucky enough, I'll catch it because I watch TV very low. Like you almost can't hear it. You know, and if I hear her coming out, but it takes, if you go and close the folding chair, the reclining chair, you know, that thunk that it makes. So I don't want to make it too damn obvious that I'm like, oh, just happened to be going, you know. But I did it one time. One time I got in there, I saw her light on. I said, oh shit. So I quick went and turned the TV off, quick shut my door, and I see her walk out. She walks back in her room. But then if she says, oh, I can't sleep, or you know, I'm having, you know, yeah. She just went. Then she passes out in the reclining chair.
How many drinks do you have to give her to get her to do that?
No, it's just without the drinks.
Oh. See you there with a cocktail shaker. Try one of these. Yeah, try one of these. Oh, you'll like this one. It's sweet. You'll like this. It's got 4 different whiskeys in it. Yeah.
She wants the company.
Drink it all. There you go.
She's very needy. Very, very needy. 24/7.
Just think of what her husband went through, Scott.
Well, these are all things that she wants to repeat with, you know.
When did he die, anyway?
What is today? What date? What's the date?
It's 2016, September 4th. Or 5th now, I guess.
So it would have been, give me a minute.
I don't need the exact date. You can just give me the approximate.
So it was about 3 days ago.
So he died 3 days ago?
10 years ago.
Oh, okay. All right. So the poor bastard had almost 10 years after retirement with her in like this. So can't imagine it was fun.
Well, you know, these are all the same. Like my mom explains. You know, I don't have to need too much explained by her, but she clarifies and explains a lot of fucking things to me. You know, like this is how the dance goes when you go out the door. Hey, I'm going down to White Plains. You're going to White Plains?
Yep.
And then I say, you're going to White Plains.
Yes, that's where the plains are white.
This is the dance that she wants. So I tell her once, then I don't answer. I said, okay, I'm going down to Mamaroneck. And she goes, you're going to Mamaroneck? She calls it Mama Roneck. And then I don't answer. Once is enough. That's you know. Then I don't answer.
Who is Mama Roneck anyway?
Well, it's one thing if we're talking about White Plains for 15 minutes, but she doesn't. Come in the door, sit down, watch the news, whatever. Hi, how was your day? And then all of a sudden, just out of nowhere, where's Mama Roneck?
She's at the pizzeria with her son.
So I'm thinking to myself, you know, I'm thinking maybe down in Brooklyn, it's a lady up on the 3rd or 10th floor there, maybe stirring spaghetti sauce. And she's in her 50s or 60s. You know, this is what I'm picturing. And so I go, so guess what I have to do?
Get out the dictionary and find out what she's saying.
I just put my hands in the air and give her a blank stare. I simply said, and half the time, I don't know what you mean, because I'm not doing this to be an asshole. I don't know what you mean. Now, if we were talking about White Plains, then I probably would have eventually figured that out in a few seconds, but you just come in out of nowhere. And I said, so finally she says, well, don't you go to White Plains? And I go, I said, do you mean Mamaroneck? She goes, Mama Roneck. So I said, no, I never heard of it.
Yeah.
She adds letters, deducts letters. You know,
maybe she's speaking a foreign language, you know, Polish or, I don't know, one of the Scandinavian tongues maybe.
So what my mom tells me to do is just say, write it down what you're trying to say, and then don't correct, just say, okay, I know what you mean, and then move on.
Mama Roneck, I want a nicer pizza.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if she does that on purpose, or she really can't pronounce shit, or the way my mom
probably
says.
Can't pronounce shit.
No, she can't. My mom says that she thinks that she's pronouncing it right, and this is how it's coming out.
She's from California. She doesn't know how to speak New York.
Yeah. There's like a coat hanger stuck up under the frame of the car. So she says, I need you to look at the chassis. And I go, I just throw my hands in there, and I'm going, like Christmas time and Santa Claus is coming, you throw up the sash. Is that, you know? She goes, chassis, you know, chassis, and she can't. I was like, what are you trying to say? You know,
the chassis.
I don't know what the, you know.
Yeah, I know the chassis. It's a posh nightclub. Yeah, down in Manhattan.
I'm thinking of Santa Claus.
About 1926. And they're playing jazz, booze is flowing.
She's calling up Trader Joe.
Welcome to the chassis.
Oh, to order some shushi, and then they didn't know what the hell fuck she was talking. I had to take the phone from her. And I said, hello. And I said, what is it you were trying to order? You know, and she mumbled something about wasabi. I said, do you have sushi? And she's like, oh yeah, we do. I said, what would you like to get? And she, you know, it's like she mispronounces so much shit. You going to LaGuardia? That's how I said, yeah, I'm going to LaGuardia. It's like, oh my God.
LaGuardia?
That's how she pronounces it.
What, she from the fucking Bronx?
Such a, you know, it's like, I don't know if she has a hard time or she does, or I don't, you know.
Hate to hear her pronounce his whole name. The Fiorello LaGuardia Memorial Airport.
And then there's Carnegie. And
actually, a lot of people pronounce the name like that.
It's like half, but the thing is,
I'm not sure which is the right one, because he is
Carnegie.
Well, is that how they pronounce it in Scotland? I don't know.
Well,
because I've heard it pronounced Carnegie by a lot of people. Sometimes on television too. So I really don't know. And that's one of those names that you could put the syllable in different spots, but I would ask a real Scotsman how to pronounce that, and that would be the pronunciation that's right. You know,
they say it's Carnegie. That's really how mostly how.
That's how I always pronounced it.
So many things get like, you know, like they're trying to call up Comcast, and they're asking her what kind of TV, and she said Samson. You know, I'm thinking Samson and Delilah.
Wasn't there a Samson TV in the 50s?
Yeah, maybe.
I think there was. Something with vacuum tubes and fucking, you know, shit like that.
Or like when you go down to Peekskill and you're going to Montrose. I never heard of it. Add the T. Montrose, you mean? You know, it's like deducts letters, adds letters.
Montrose. Maybe she's just trying to invent a new language. Figured out German was too difficult, so she's going to invent a new form of English.
The Blue House.
Just a wee bit spooky and probably haunted.
These are all things that she, like, this is like my mom says that, you know, she wants to dance and you don't want to do the dance. Like, she wants to get up in the morning and spend 5 hours before I go out the door. And then, you know, this is because this is what her and her husband did. All right? If you know, I got to bed late and I got to be up early in the morning, guess what I want to do?
Sleep.
Walk in the fucking bathroom, take a fucking piss, zip it up, grab the fucking keys, and go. Okay? That's what I want to fucking do. Out the fucking door. And that's it. Done. I'm going to my pickup or wherever the fuck I'm going. I gotta go to the V. I gotta go here. I gotta go here. I want to just go. You know? So that's why I don't tell her anymore what time I'm going, you know, out the door, because she's waiting for me. You know, and then it's like, you know, where you are, or she wants to, you know, where are you going? Poughkeepsie? You're going to Poughkeepsie? And then my answer is supposed to be, yeah, I'm going to Poughkeepsie. And then her answer is, yeah, I'm going to Poughkeepsie, and this is what her and her husband must have done. You know.
Next time, Master, say you're going to Po-Town. Just wonder what the fuck you're talking about. That works both ways, you know.
You know, these are all the things that, you know, this is how he came and went, you know. And then they were up each other's asses the whole, you know, all day and all night, you know.
Start speaking nothing but Ubonics. Yeah. Let's see if the ghost kid is up there. Nope.
No red stain on the...
Nope.
Today's what, the 4th, 5th?
5th, I believe.
So today, it's Monday the 5th, right?
Yeah.
Monday the 5th. 6, 7, 8, 9. I got something on the 7th. 6, 7, 8, 9. God, yeah, I got... yeah, I get busy after the 7th. I got something like every day. Like I got some fucking thing every day.
Oh, jeez.
I have like, you know, like a piddly thing here, something here. Oh, the ultimate yard sale is one day only, but you won't go to that because it's Saturday. Because you can't go. So that's that day. Then I got 3 VA appointments for myself. Then after that, airport. Next day, airport. Then the next day, the Hamptons. Take the neighbor to the airport, then the next day, then the day after that, go back to the Hamptons, pick the lady up. So I got like something like every day.
Jeez.
So I will keep you both posted, but...
Yep.
Oh, so on our way back from Best Buy up to Poughkeepsie, Po-Town there, we got lost again.
How did I get lost coming back from Poughkeepsie? Talent, I guess.
She spent 45 minutes on the phone with Holly. I'm trying to give her directions from Cleveland.
I've heard that whole story already. Don't want to hear it again.
Oh, she gave it to her again, except this time it was from Poughkeepsie. And you know what the final end of the thing was?
No idea.
Well, we got lost, but we found our way. And I felt like saying, there's no we here. There's no we. We did not get lost. You got confused.
Yeah.
You sure you're going the right way? It's Jane. Pretty sure. Check my mail every couple of 3-4 days, you know, or when I get a phone call. Pretty sure, you know.
Just imagine what her students went through.
There are some truths to what she says, you know. Like, you know, back in the day, there was no such thing as sleep apnea, you know.
You was just drunk and passed out.
You know, same thing within the 1950s and 60s, you know. You ever had an episode of King of the Hill where they were trying to quit smoking? Yeah, Piggy, back then it wasn't bad for you, you know.
Yeah.
That's, you know, so back then there was no such thing as autism or...
That's right.
There was no such thing. Bipolar, you know, and all that.
Yep, you was just an asshole. Or a fucking hyper kid who needed a beat down.
So she does this
Daddy's
sometimes.
belt. Yep.
And like, she doesn't like me getting too involved in her pills. But then when she's falling asleep in the passenger seat over here, she guess what pill she'll crack open? Her stay awake pill.
Oh boy.
She don't want to miss a beat.
Well, you better take those away. Replace them with sugar pills.
Very few things that I lay the law down on. Very few things. And one of them is that their damn nerve pill.
Take your medication.
She's quick with the answers, though. Real quick. You know, trying to tell her that, you know, the lady down in Florida is a nervous wreck, and I'm not that bad. And I'm thinking I didn't say you were. All I was trying to get out of her was, do you have something I could recommend to her? And that's how I finally saw the pill bottle. So often do you take these? When I think I need it. Meanwhile, it says take 4 to 5 times a day.
Yeah.
It's a fucking reason for that, because I'm going to tell you, within about 4 to 5 hours, that's when the fucking shit wears off. And you can see it. You can see it right away.
Yeah.
You know, the hands start doing this, and she starts snapping her head left and right, and she starts getting fidgety. You can tell. You know. And then she refuses to take them, and her answer, she's quick with the answers. Oh, well, I don't want to get addicted to them. So I said, I said, your doctor is going to turn you into a drug addict? I said, is that what you think the doctor? And she like doesn't answer, and I'm like, And even when we went to Delaware just now, we left at, what the hell time did we leave? Yeah, same time, about 4:30 in the morning to beat the traffic. And just like going to Cleveland, I said, okay, did you take your pill? And she gave me a blank stare. And I said, I'll go back up to my room and go to bed. This is not a paying job. This is not my family. You know, she didn't like that. Take the pill and we'll get in the car and we'll go. And then we were fine until we got to about Delaware Memorial Bridge, and then the fidgeting started. But, as you put it, free rent.
Which ain't so free.
It's not so free. Oh. Headlight out.
Oh, yeah.
And in the meantime, have you been drinking?
Man, those lights are bright.
Yeah, I was about to say. Shit.
Jesus, like lighting up a UFO at night, for Christ's sake.
Fuck. How are your
blinding
eyes?
oncoming seeing spots.
Yeah, can you see?
Yeah, that's blinding the shit out of oncoming drivers. That can't be safe. You should at least mute them somehow and then, pull
Well, it's
somebody
for the
over.
protection of the cop. That
Well,
way.
get rid of the. I know they are, but it doesn't protect the cop if a driver doesn't, gets confused by the lights and runs into him. That doesn't protect anybody. Especially if it's an older person, it's already having a problem with glare, and that gets to them. They drifted to the other lane, and boom. You don't have to be drunk to do that. Not when they're that bright.
So the reason I pulled you over is you have a headlight out, and in the meantime, which have we had?
Yeah. I detect the odor of alcohol and marijuana. Step out of the car, Miss Hughes.
All right, ma'am, you know the drill.
Yep.
Let's see. Let's see what kind. I don't know. Won't know till Wednesday or Thursday
On what?
if I'm coming out. I'd love to hear about the first day of school.
Oh, I'm sure. She's already had the first day of school, so.
Well, that's right. Well, prep, right?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know if the kids
Come
are
in
there or
and
not.
warm up the register and
Yeah.
warm her seat up, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Practice opening cookie packages.
Yeah. That's pretty much it. What the hell? Using the bike path this time of night? What is he, nuts? No, he's...
Cops don't drop tickets if you're here all night, huh?
No. Nobody cares.
Unless it's been there about a week.
Yeah, then they might.
Why would you make a phone call and say there's been a blue truck here for like a week now?
If it's been parked there for more than a day or so, yeah. If it's blocking our entryways or something like that one is, yeah.
What is it? Ah, there you go.
Where? What?
Straight ahead.
Oh, shit, Mike. Hold on. Let me get my camera focusing here. There we go. We got a Bambi. Yeah. Waiting to be eaten.
Well, happy Memorial Day.
Yep. Until next week, or whenever. Let's see.